What is happening, DC viewers? Devin Hughes reaction. We're going to react to Nightwing major update is coming and more details. I don't know if it's going to be like a movie or a live action TV show on CW, but if it's a movie, I want to see the trailer and I want to know more up on this Nightwing. I mean, considering the fact that he is one of my favorite characters out of the DC universe, but I think Robin and Nightwing are two different people. I don't know if that sounds right or not, but you guys let me know in the comments below. Check me on Instagram, and the link will be in the original video will be in the link in the description. So here we go.
So the Nightwing movie remains in development, besides the fact that it has not been featured on any slate that Warner Brothers and DC have come out and showed us in the course of the last year. But the director of it, Chris McKay, does keep saying that it's still actually progressing in a direction that fans will find enjoyable. Now, not only that, recently he went on Twitter and confirmed that yes, development on the movie is still going on. It's still too early to talk about it, but we can expect the casting and more, news regarding the film sometime around February. More specifically, sometime around Valentine's Day. Now, of course, what makes this to me interesting more than anything else is the fact that the Nightwing movie first surfaced last mid-February. So giving it a year to, develop how far they've come along and officially cast someone isn't that far out of the realm of reality. Now, when it comes to other things, we of course know a few minor details that have been kind of trickled out over the course of the last year. We know that McKay is looking to make this a lower budget, more grounded to reality movie that doesn't go necessarily too fantastical or too comic book. Now, given that Nightwing has a nature of, being like that, and of course telling stories that are a little bit less insane when it comes to a comic book angle, I definitely think they could be able to pull this movie off on a much cheaper, tighter budget, much like you see many of the movies that have come out from other studios where they don't want to invest 150 million, but maybe you can invest 50 to 100 million and make that money back easily within the first 2 to 3 weeks, and then the next 3 to 4 weeks in theaters are left up for pure profit. So I'm guessing that's probably what they're trying to decide now, and trying to still discuss whether this is part of the bigger DC universe or not.
Let me just say this. If they do it right, with any other DC projects, keep them off of Michael Bay, because the guy is going to screw up every single thing. But nonetheless, I want to know more about on this Nightwing movie, because I know fans wanting to see this for years. And if they choose the right directors and hire a actor with martial arts backgrounds to play the character, to study the character, I think this film has a possibility to even become successful in the box office. And some reason it's going to keep making more money than as usual. But as of right now, the DC Cinematic Universe is not in a good place right now, because I don't know, it's just something about, the DCU is not really doing what it's supposed to do. Marvel has already established what they're doing, but the DCU needs to step its game up, because I'm not only a fan of Marvel and DC, I'm a fan of both brands. The only thing I want to see is, DCU do better in terms of movie-wise. So, and yes, I do like Nightwing. I think he's one of the most interesting characters. I'll do a little bit more history on the character once I do some research and Google it. Then I'll let you guys know how I feel about the character itself. Or I could just go on YouTube and and search for the history of Nightwing videos so that I can get more backstory and more details on the character, why I think it's been one of everyone's biggest influence in the comic book genre. So in the future, I think I can see myself drawing Nightwing because I like characters with martial arts besides powers, you know. So that's basically it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, leave a comments down below, and hit the like button. I'm your host, Devin Hughes, and I'll see you all later.